All right. Thank you all so much for joining us this morning, this beautiful Sunday morning at the Four Seasons Hotel in Beverly
Oh
Hills,
no.
California.
Oh no.
You're so fancy.
No.
We're pleased to have you all here for the press conference for the to-do list. It's going to be released on July 26th through CBS Films. I am Jack McBrayer. I will be your moderator. And joining us today, we have to my left here our leading lady, Miss Aubrey Plaza, who plays Brandy
Thank you very
Clark.
much.
We have Miss Maggie Carey, writer and director of the movie,
And former neighbor.
and former
We used to live
neighbor
in the same
in New
building.
York, but not anymore. We have Mr. Scott Porter, who plays Rusty Waters in the film. We have the beautiful and talented. It's Scott's birthday today, by the way. 21
This
years
is
old.
exactly where I wanted to be with you guys. All my favorite people.
We have the lovely and talented Miss Connie Britton, who plays Mrs. Clark, Brandy's mother. And then we have Mr. Clark Gregg, who plays Judge Clark, Brandy's dad. And so yes, this is the motley crew we have for you today. We'll go on and get started. I guess if everybody's good, we'll just start with some questions from here. Ladies first, please, sir.
With a cast like this, especially starting with UCB and everything like that, how much leeway did you give the cast to improv?
Oh, sure. That's a great question. We definitely well, it's a incredibly low budget film, so we didn't have a ton of time. So the way I worked is usually we'd try and get it as scripted, and then leave time for improvisation. So it's a little bit of both.
Here you go. Yes, sir.
I understand. I just read the great New York Times cover arts and leisure piece on Aubrey Plaza, where it said, I think, Maggie, you said this was inspired by your own life in Idaho. And so, Aubrey, did you ever feel you were playing Maggie for this? And also, the movie makes a big issue that you don't have big bosoms. And I wonder, when you come into this business, you know, I just read another one in the Times this week about this woman, you know, burying her newly implanted breast all the time. And if you ever felt there was a lot of pressure.
I'm sorry, burying her?
Yeah, she was showing everybody her new breast.
Bearing.
Oh, that was another article that you read? What page is that on?
What is your
Oh, okay.
Google alert?
I know. I want to see your bookmarks, my friend. I want to.
I just wondered when you got started in the business if there was ever you felt any pressure to
To get a boob job?
Yeah.
Every morning I wake up and I think, if these things were bigger. I don't know. I guess. I don't know. I mean, no, not really. I don't know. What was the first question?
What you saw about the character, if you felt in a way you were playing Maggie.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's a good question.
And did you feel like you needed to make your boobs look more like hers?
Yes, actually, no. Yes. Maggie gave me her diaries as research, and it was loosely based on her, but it wasn't,
It was a really top secret diary too. It was pink, and I think it was from a drugstore, and it had a really secure lock that was made of cardboard that one of my siblings easily ripped open and read. It was actually in a car trip. They read my diary and then asked me questions about it. But that's a fourth grade issue I have.
Yeah.
But I gave Aubrey my diary so she could sort of get into the perspective of what it's like to be a teenager in the old-fashioned days of 1993. It's so long ago. But what I loved was putting her in denim on denim, and when she was, fitting all of her clothes, that was really funny because she always was asking the costume designer to take them in a little bit, and I just let her know that we really did we shopped at the boys section of the Gap back in that day, and so a small was a men's XL. So, yeah.
I learned a lot of things shooting a movie like that.
Very good. Yes, sir.
Yes, one question for Maggie and one question for Aubrey. Maggie, with American Pie and then the to-do list, what do you think is the formula to an effective R-rated sex comedy to make it funny but not turn people off, or is it anything goes in this kind that stuff? And also for Aubrey, what advice do you give for people who are friend zoned? So whoever wants to answer.
People who are what? Sorry.
Friend zoned. Friend zoned when you're like, oh, I like you as a friend only.
When,
You know.
when you're put in the friend zone.
Character that has a crush on you.
Oh, right. Oh.